Okay, welcome back to the lab, which is just my mouse pad for now. Subject change. So, what are we doing today? We're taking it apart. The PicoSystem. The camera focus is doing a bad job. We're taking it apart. Alright, so first things first is we need to take off this carry handle because the loop actually goes through part of the front plate. So, to open the PicoSystem, turn it over. We see that it's got 4 little screws right there. We need the appropriate tip and we just press it in and open it up. Actually some pretty long screws, I didn't expect it to be. Alright, so they screw out pretty easily. With that out of the way, this can just fall apart like so. And that's the inside. Whoa. The little power button fell out. It's just held in place in there. And there we have it, the board. So it's just the front plate that comes out like that. And on the back we've got all the juicy bits. So over here we've got some debug pins. We see the USB-C port. This is the little power button. Click, click. Ooh. Nice. There's the battery with its connector over there, so you can actually replace this yourself if you wanted to, if you got something that fits the dimensions. Right underneath the USB-C port we see the flash memory. There's the RP2040. This thing's whole brain is smaller than the size of your fingernail. Pretty crazy. Down here below these wires we've got the little piezo buzzer, which of course gives that retro vibe to the whole system. And another screw hiding away, so let's undo that. Alright, so removing that screw seems to have separated the actual board from the rest, like the display and the button, so I think that should come loose. I'm just gonna be careful as to not hurt the little ribbon cable down here. Okay, so I got it open, and here it is, fully disassembled. So of course, we'll start off with this little board here. We've got the screen, the exposed LED, the power button up there, and of course, these little dome-style switches. Even got the logo hidden away under everything else. I guess my sentiment in the previous video about the D-pad having the better click was probably due to the bit more travel time that the D-pad has. So this little spacer goes right atop like that, and it provides good protection for the screen and of course some spacing for the buttons. I am completely losing my mind with the autofocus. That battery is surprisingly slim. So this protects it like that, and this goes over it. Here's a little exposed view of what that looks like with the buttons and pads removed. And of course this is held in place by these little screw holes. So if you really wanted to go through the effort, you can even just design and make your own front plate. Not much to say about these rubber pads. They are quite nice, seem fairly durable. Don't think that they'll give in anytime soon. Same for the pad for buttons. seems nice and durable. Clicking makes full contact with the dome switches. All really neat. It's pretty interesting seeing what's in here. I'm pretty impressed by how slim this battery is. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and reassemble this. Gotta make sure that's properly seated in its little hole. This has one little tag off one of these sides, so I'm assuming it's going down the bottom. Let's get it nicely seated in there, and then we'll place our 4 buttons back where they are supposed to go. Just on top, like that. Alrighty, next thing is of course the front panel over here. So this just goes over nice and neatly, like so. And it honestly seats super easily back into place. This screw needs to go back. So with that screw properly seated, I can go back and push these cables back down, and that nicely holds everything together, so now it won't just randomly pop apart. Slide that back into the CNC case, just like so. Nice, all fits together perfectly. Now it's just the screws. Okay, we do need a power button, so I'm gonna open this back up again, just so that I can pop it into place. With that put into its little slot there, now everything should be complete. And with that, we have reassembled it. Got the power button back, which is good. And we can't forget the wrist strap. And there you have it. PicoSystem disassembled and reassembled. Next video, start making programs. Tune in, subscribe, like, thanks, bye.